Today, I'm making a Z6 Riot Baton from Star Wars, as if you didn't know. For this build, you'll need PVC and a dowel rod, PVC joints, glass gems, springs from a desk lamp, a sharpening stone, thin EVA foam, eye bolts, a heat gun, scrap wood, hot glue, paint, a respirator mask, goggles, a rotary tool, scissors, razor pens, or a box cutter. Basically, I'm making a wooden core and surrounding it with foam and PVC. I had to cut each PVC piece in half. I attached the springs to the central wooden truss and the axle with eye bolts. So when I started building this, I thought I only had a week to make it along with several other costumes. So I rushed through the build, and just as I finished, there was a schedule change and I found out that I had an extra week. And I was all like, damn, could have made it more accurate. I mean, originally I wanted to put a Van de Graaff generator in it because, you know, nothing could go wrong there. And I dropped that and other cool design elements because, you know, I was on a time crunch. But I mean, you guys can use this tutorial to make one that's more screen accurate. You just gotta take a closer look at the reference photos. I guess it's a bad idea to waste time on something that's only gonna have like 3 shots totaling 2 seconds of screen time. But I don't know, whatever. Everything's attached with hot glue, except for the wooden parts, which I used wood glue on, obviously. I built up the back of it with more scrap foam. Those foam bands were originally those puzzle piece strips that you always rip off of the foam sheets as soon as you remove the foam from its packaging. You have to make those little pyramids that are the grip on the back of the baton. This was only possible because of my sharpening stone. Normally I seal my props before painting, but I'm not doing that this time because I only have so much plastidip and I'm saving it for this costume that's going to be in like every shot of another film I'm making, as opposed to this, which is going to be in 2 shots. I was concerned about putting anything on here that'd be breakable, but then I realized that I wasn't actually gonna fight anybody. So I used these glass aquarium stones. I think the one in the movie lights up. I wasn't really able to tell with any of the totally legal clips that are online. So if you have more time, then you can use an LED string to make all those little lights. I mean, I'm assuming they're lights. They could just be these little red painted studs, but I really can't tell. I don't know why, but there's 4 in every section except on the front, which only has 3. If I were to venture a guess, I'd probably say it has something to do with trying to fit electronics of that and the expanding prongs all in the same few square inches, but who's to say? For the spars, cut a section of PVC in half. I did this with a narrow Dremel bit. That's a lie, I did this with 5 narrow Dremel bits because they kept breaking. Luckily they come in packs of like 50. I had foam bands and painted them silver. I also drilled holes in the PVC in order to attach them to the axle, which I did with hot glue and foam bracing, which is really tricky because you've got to make it sturdy but not heavy. But assuming you can manage that, there you go. Now go hunt down some rebel scum. It looks like it does just enough of what I needed to do to work for that one shot. Cool. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like that video, then you can subscribe and hit send me updates, which will let you know when I post a new video, because not everyone has time to check their YouTube feed all the time. If you want to support the channel, then you can check out my Patreon page. That's the little orange blurb in the corner there. There's some other tutorials I've done. You should check those out because they're really sweet. Jake out.